Hi, this is Brian Otten, Marketing Director with the Greater Wausau Chamber of Commerce, and I am sitting on the second floor in the boardroom of the Cloverbelt Credit Union location in downtown Wausau. I'm joined by Lisa Hieronimus, a finalist for the ATHENA Leadership Award, and last year's recipient, Amber Gober. Amber's going to interview Lisa in the first of 6 interviews that we have with finalists today. And so, Amber, I'm going to let you take it away.
Perfect. Lisa, thanks so much for having us here, and congratulations again on your nomination. Can you just start by sharing a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Lisa Hieronimus. I have been a lifelong Wausau resident. My husband, Mark, and I have been married for 26 years. We have 2 kids, a son and a daughter. I've been at the credit union for 31 years. My career here actually began when I was a teller, or in high school as a teller. And after I graduated from college, I worked at a public accounting firm for 1 year and was called back to a position here to manage the accounting department, which has led me on the path where I am today. Earlier this year, I was promoted to CEO.
Congratulations.
I'm honored to say I'm the first female to serve in this role at our credit union.
That's fantastic. What a, testament to being able to work hard and move your way up through, the company.
Right.
So that's very exciting.
Yep.
So can you share an example of a time you advocated fiercely for yourself, another person, or a cause?
I've actually been spending a lot of time thinking about this question over the past several weeks and reflecting back on the 31 years I've been at the credit union. And I looked it up, and an advocate by definition is a person who actively supports or favors a cause. And the philosophy of credit unions is people helping people. So advocacy is really what credit unions are all about. And having been part of the credit union for so many years, this philosophy is actually something I live by inside and outside of work, and I feel it is deep-rooted within me. I have a hard time sitting back and not helping when I see there is a need. And very often people will ask me, how do you do all that you do? And it comes down to making the time for what is important. And for me, it's important to help others. And I feel like I constantly advocate for others and, like the needs that they may have,
Absolutely.
I feel I'm very passionate about making a difference and helping. I advocate by working hard, putting in long hours, and giving selflessly to set an example for others to follow. In all that I do, I strive to make a difference for those around me. I've strived to make a difference by helping the credit union succeed in the work experience of all of our employees by really giving them a chance to open up and be heard. I work to make a difference in the life of our credit union members by making sure we have the products and services they need, to meet their financial needs. I volunteer to make a difference to help those that benefit from the organizations that I serve. And I make a difference in my family by setting an example of what hard work and determination can accomplish and show support for my kids' dreams and their goals as well. I've always been a doer. If something needs to be done, I will be there ready to volunteer my time and use whatever resources I have available to accomplish the task. So, when you ask for one example to share, I don't think I can just share one example because I think I fiercely advocate every day of my life, and it's just who I am. And it's the core of my being to be there giving and helping others.
That's fantastic. And I like how you had said, people always ask, how can you do it all? Because I said, as leaders in our community, I said, that's a question that we often get. And when you are passionate about something and when you, truly believe in something, it doesn't feel like work and you make the time because it's important to you.
Correct.
So, absolutely.
I agree.
So can you share kind of a specific example of how you've acted courageously?
Yeah. So
kind of goes along with the last question a little bit.
It does. So, and I'm obviously the CEO of the credit union, and I have 50 employees on a daily basis are looking up to me for leadership and direction. I accept that challenge and embrace it daily. I'm not afraid to make hard decisions that sometimes need to be made, and sometimes we need to have, difficult conversations with staff. But in all honesty, this live interview has given me more anxiety over the past several weeks than running an entire credit union. I'm an introvert, and I don't like talking about myself. I don't like talking about the things I've accomplished or done. I do not like to be the center of attention. I don't do it for the recognition or the attention I might receive. I honestly do it because I truly like volunteering. So, this interview was not a requirement of being a finalist in this award. And as I thought about whether or not I was going to do it, the leader in me knew that I had to gather up my courage and put myself out there for all to see. My hope is that I can inspire other women to put themselves out there, to get out of their comfort zone, to let people know it's okay to have fears, but to never let those fears stop you from doing great things.
That is absolutely amazing. And I think the people that are around you and your 50 staff members that you have here will be so proud of you when they, watch this in the end as well. And hopefully they take that next step for something that they feel that maybe they, don't feel as comfortable with, or that, is holding them back, that they go out and do it as well, because you led them to be able to say, hey, it's okay to try something that you're not comfortable with.
Okay to be afraid.
Yep, absolutely. Can you share an example of a time that you brought another woman into a leadership position on a project or cause, and what did you learn about that experience as well?
So during my career at the credit union, I've had a lot of different opportunities to bring different people in management and leadership roles. And we have a lot of long-term employees at the credit union, and I've always had the philosophy to be able, if we can promote from within, the better. And I'm in particular thinking about two employees that earlier in the career, I saw a lot of good potential in them. And we had some upcoming retirements, and so we knew that there was going to be some staffing changes, and we used that as an opportunity to help guide these people into that leadership role. So it was a gradual process over time that we could do because of the upcoming retirement. These two women, I gave them the opportunity last year to go through the Chamber's Transformational Leadership Program, and I was able to mentor them through this process while they were learning, and the growth in them personally and professionally has been so rewarding to see. And what I've done now is pass that mentoring torch on to them, as I gave two additional employees this year the opportunity to go through that program. And I want those two that graduated last year to mentor the two that are coming, going through the program this year now. So for me, it's been so rewarding to see those employees develop their confidence, become leaders, and go on to light that leadership flame in somebody else. So, we all deserve the opportunity to lead. Someone once took a chance on me, and I'm eternally grateful for that path that opportunity has taken me on.
Yeah, and that's all about, what this is about is, being able to forward that on to somebody else. And like you had said, somebody took a chance on you at one point in time. Why not pass that forward and give that to somebody else as well? So that's amazing. Can you share an example of how you serve others in our community?
Yep. So right now, I'm currently very active in my church. I serve as a secretary on our church council, and I also co-chair our altar committee. And I'm also the secretary treasurer of a small cemetery in the town of Satine.
Wow.
But here at the credit union, we work hard to come up with different, I work with various opportunities to engage staff and members to help others in our community. Over the past year, we've participated in the Gedorzy Green and Clean. We have collected school supplies for Fill a Backpack, Fill a Need, hosted a diaper drive for the Neighbor's Place, created a fundraiser to help 3 local foster agencies. We sell Cerugi candy bars that we use to donate back to various agencies throughout the year, and we have a active United Way committee. Most recently, we held an all-staff training day, which was the first time we've ever done this. And one of the things that we did that afternoon was we spent breaking our staff up into 7 groups and volunteering at 7 different agencies. So
very cool.
We had some staff packaging diapers at the Neighbor's Place. We were playing bingo at North Central Healthcare. We made tie blankets. We made birthday cake kits for Big Brothers, Big Sisters. We did some weeding at the women's community, and we helped United Way with the mailing. So those are just some of the recent things. In past years, I was the Credit Union's United Way campaign coordinator. I've been part of the Workplace Volunteer Council. I've raked leaves during Make a Difference Day, done roadside cleanup, scouting for food, assembled Christmas boxes through Faith in Action, and I was also actively involved in Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts for 13 years with my son and served as an assistant scoutmaster. I've been a Sunday school teacher on the parish education committee and a youth group leader. So looking back on my adult life, I don't think there's been a time that I haven't been volunteering or serving others in some capacity.
It sounds like it. I'm like, no wonder people always ask you, how do you have time to do it all?
Right.
So thankfully it's things that you are passionate about and that you can give back and, encourage your staff here to do the same.
And that's, I want to build that, that leadership or that servant attitude in people too, that we can serve others. We can do things as a credit union, that we can go out and serve our community and make a difference.
Yeah, you most definitely have that servant leadership quality in you. So, well, thank you, Lisa. Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
No, I just want to thank, the person that nominated me. It's a humbling honor to be, a finalist for this ATHENA Award. And, thank you both for being here today as well. And
wonderful. Well, congratulations again on your nomination. And we'll see you in a couple weeks at the ATHENA luncheon.
That's good.
Speaking of that luncheon, that'll be held on Thursday, November 21st at the Holiday Inn and Suites in Rothschild. If you have any questions about that event or want to learn more or perhaps register, you can visit wausauchamber.com. It's a great event, awesome opportunity to recognize some great local leaders. Lisa, nice job. Thank you. Amber, thanks again for conducting the interview. We'll be back with 5 more of these today, pretty much on the hour through 2 p.m. And we hope you tune in to watch.